So, I promise, this is my last video for today because even I get tired of hearing myself talk. But let me give you an example of what it's like to be targeted, okay? So, I cannot keep any food whatsoever in my possession. And I mean that. Not coffee, not a loaf of bread, not even a bag of ramen. I cannot keep food in my possession. Every bit of food that I buy and I attempt to hold on to, the next day, it's always funky. You know, it's been tampered with. It makes me feel strange. It tastes strange. It smells strange. Yada, yada, yada. So, whenever I want to eat, I have to either walk to a gas station or I have to order a Lyft. And I'm the type of person, I like something to drink in the morning. Coffee, an energy drink, something. So, usually, I go in the morning. And of course, you know, by 3 o'clock or so, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. So that is a second trip to the store. I've walked to the store twice today. And about 4 o'clock or so, I went to open a pack of cigarettes that I had bought from my earlier trip. And wouldn't you know it, they tasted strange. They made me feel funny. So I thought, I'll order a Lyft. You know, I'll go out to the store for a third time today. And guess how much this Lyft was to the store. Now, to the store, I think it's probably like a 4-minute trip. My Lyft ride was $14. Now, that's not a normal price for a 4-minute trip. However, it is whenever you are targeted. Whenever you are targeted, they charge you double, even triple what they would charge a normal person for almost everything. You know, it's not just Lyft trips that are expensive. It is literally everything. And do not ask me the details of how this is possible. All I know is that it is. It is very possible because this is my life. I live this every day. So, when I get to the store the third time from taking a Lyft, while I was in there, I thought, golly gee, it sure would be nice to have a cup of coffee. So, I bought some cheap coffee and a cheap thing of creamer, and I get home. I attempt to make myself a pot of coffee, and immediately, as soon as it was done brewing, I knew that there was something wrong with the coffee. It smelled strange. It smelled like it was burnt. Or like it had a bleach, a chemically smell to it. And this is brand new coffee that I literally just bought from the store. I poured myself some in a cup and I took a sip of it and it tasted like straight burnt chemicals. That is the best way that I know how to describe it. And even though I knew there was, something had happened, most likely something in the coffee pot, who knows, I called on my roommate and I said, please taste this coffee. Let me know that I'm not crazy. Tell me if this tastes weird or not. And she takes, if I could get this out, she takes a drink of the coffee and she screws up her face and she's like, oh no, that is not right. So yeah. Yep. No coffee for Rusty. No coffee at all. But I'm sharing this to sort of say that, this bullying, harassment, and abuse, it goes on for so long that you develop this thick skin that is impenetrable. You develop the ability to be able to adapt to absolutely any and everything. Yeah, I wanted some coffee, but did I get it? Absolutely not. Will I be okay? You bet your ass.